welcome to Kisa's artwork. For this artwork, I'll be drawing a celestial muse and Regal Enchantment. Here's a description of fitting the name for each artwork. For celestial muse, this is a version of a woman with large, dramatic blue wings and that fade into lighter shades toward the edges. She's wearing a delicate, insulin dress in icy blue tones, adorned with those like Asians that give it an eternal, fantasy feel. Her confidence stage, elegant jewelry, and both makeup make her look like a celestial or angelic figure, possibly inspired by a hotter mixed with a fantasy art. Colored pencils and markers are placed beside the drawing, hinting at the media used. For Regal Enchantment, this illustration features a woman in an opulent, Regal style gown with intricate gold and blue detailing. Hair of the shoulder bodice is structured and ornate with ruffles and jewel-like embellishments, while her voluminous hair is decorated with matching blue and gold flowers. She has a graceful but powerful presence, almost like a queen or a noble woman from a fantastical kingdom. Alcohol markers and colored pencils lie nearby, suggesting a mixed media technique. Here are fantasy-inspired names for each illustration, as if they were characters or part of the magical story. Seraphina, guardian of the midnight sky. She is imagined as a celestial guardian who watches over the night. Her deep blue wings resemble the night sky, and her gold sparkles like distant stars. Seraphina embodies elegance and power, protecting the realism of dreams with a serene but commanding presence. Lady Aureline of the Sapphire Court. This character could be a noble enchantress or royal figure from a fantastical kingdom. Her attire combines gold filigree and sapphire blue, symbolizing wisdom, loyalty, and regal beauty. She might be known for her diplomatic grace and magic influence within the royal court. Alternatively, if we treat them like fashion collection pieces, here are designer style names. For Midnight Wings is Culture Fantasy Collection, and Sapphire Majesty is Royal Elegance line. Here's a short fantasy story that blends both illustrations into a magical, culture-inspired world, the Sapphire Court. In the kingdom of Elorion, where fashion was as powerful as magic itself, two figures stood at the heart of an ancient prophecy: Seraphina, guardian of the midnight sky, and Lady Aureline of the Sapphire Court. Every century, the skies above Elorion would darken for a single night, and the celestial runaway would appear, a bridge of starlight stretching between the mortal realm and the heavens. Only those chosen by fate could walk it, wearing garments infused with the power of their souls. Seraphina descended first, her enormous midnight blue wings unfolding in a soft shimmer of light. Her gown, woven from the streets of twilight, flowed like liquid stardust around her. As she stepped onto the runaway, the stars above shifted, aligning into constellations never seen before. Her presence commanded silence. She was the night itself, graceful yet unyielding. Then came Lady Aureline, regal and radiant. Her gown was a masterpiece of sapphire silk and golden embroidery, as if the very palace walls had been transformed into wearable splendor. Jewels glimmered like captured raindrops in the folds of her ruffled skirts, and her intricate choker gold glowed with enchantments of the truth and diplomacy. Each step they took left a trail of golden light, illuminating the path ahead. Together they met at the center of the celestial runaway, one representing the cosmic unknown, the other the grandeur of the earthly realm. As their gazes met, a shirt of a magic boost arose the kingdom. The prophecy was fulfilled. When midnight meets sapphire, the realism shall unite. The stars brightened, the skies sparkled, and Elarion entered a new era where magic, beauty, and elegance coexist in perfect harmony. And the final shade, as Seraphia rose back into the starry heavens, her wings sweeping across the sky, while Lady Aureline turned onto her court as its luminous queen. But each night, when the stars shimmered just a little brighter, the people knew their guardian still watched them from above. Here's a runaway-style narrative. It's inspired by a high fashion fantasy show featuring the two illustrations look. Okay, Runaway narrating, the Sapphire Chords collection. Lights dim, a soft hum of celestial music fills in the air. The runaway glows like starlight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sapphire Chords, where culture meets the cosmos. Tonight, elegant Asians to new heights as our first muse graces the runaway. Emerging from the shadows, behold Seraphina, guardian of the midnight sky. She glides down the runaway in a breathtaking creation woven from the fabric of night itself. Her deep sapphire wings sweep dramatically behind her, layered in cascading feathers that fade into soft celestial blues. The sheer gold shimmers with crystal evoking constellations dancing against a twilight backdrop. She is power, she is mystery, she is the night incarnate. The lights seem to sleep indigo as Seraphina pauses at the end of the runaway, wings unfurled in a powerful salute. The audience gasps, the music shifts, harp notes intertwined with legal horns. Sapphire Majesty. And now, from the heart of royal enchantment, enters Lady Aureline of the Sapphire Court. Draped in opulent blue and gold, she embodies regal splendor. Her coasted body gleams with intricate gilded embroidery, framing layers of ruffled silk that cascade like the royal banners of gold. Each step illuminates the runaway with warm golden light, a queen claiming her throne. Her look is not merely fashion, it's a declaration. The two figures meet at center stage. Seraphina's wings sweep gently around Aurelia's glowing salute. A burst of starling fills the air. Midnight Face Sapphire, fantasy culture meets culture. Together, they unravel a world where elegance reigns eternal. This is more than a collection, it's a legend reborn. Thunderous applause, the light fades to a starry sky as both models exist, leaving the runaway glowing softly behind them. Here's a runaway show script, version of the Sapphire Court collection, complete with stage directions, lighting, music, and voiceover cues, like a professional fashion show production. The Sapphire Court collection, celestial elegance and royal fantasy, hot culture fantasy presentation in 5 minutes. Darkened room, the runaway is lined with soft, hidden LED lights that give off a faint, starry glow. Slow celestial ambience, showing harp notes, distant choral hums. For the lightning, entire stage in deep indigo with a soft spotlight and runaway entrance. Projection of a night sky with slow-moving stars face the backdrop. Voiceover is calm and elegant. Welcome to the Sapphire Cult, where fashion reaches essence beyond imagination. Tonight, we unveil two visions, celestial mystery and royal grandeur, joined on a single starlit path. Midnight Wings, Sapphirina's entrance. It walks slowly from backstage with strong, graceful steps, her large blue wings gradually as she reaches mid-runway. It beats with soft orchestral strings layered over a deep, heartbeat bass. A spotlight follows her. Indigo lighting intensifies. A subtle white sparkles project onto the floor beneath her, simulating a steady trail. Mysterious, slightly overtone. From the depths of the midnight sky, she descends, draped in a crown of stardust. Her wings whisper tales of constellations and ancient guardians. She is Seraphina, elegance, incarnate, the keeper of twilight. Now, pauses at runaway and spreads wings wide. Holds both for 5 seconds as light steeps slightly to emphasize salute, and turns slowly. It begins to walk back to mid-runaway the way it looked to. Let's talk about Sapphire Majesty, Aureline's entrance. It enters from the opposite side, or shortly after Sapphire steps aside to center left. Her posture is upright and regal, walking in measured, commenting strides, switching into triumphant orchestral theme with horns and soft shore. Its warm gold floss the stage, spotlights raise her path. Subtle sparkles in blue and gold follow her steps down the runway. And from the halls of royal enchantment, she arrives, clad in sapphire silk and white gilded dreams, Her presence commands reverence. She is Lady Aureline of the Sapphire Court, the heartbeat of royal splendor. Reaches the end of the runaway, pauses, lifting her chin slightly as if surveying her court. Turns and walks back toward the center, meeting Serafina. Midnight meets Sapphire. Two musical themes blend, Celestial and Regal, into a harmonious crescendo. Stage blood with a blend of deep blue and gold, a bright star projection forms above the center of the runaway. Serafina and Aureline meet center stage. Serafina opens her wings around Aureline as Aureline raises her hand gracefully, as if annotating to realisms. Both hold their pose as the music swells. When midnight meets Sapphire, realism unite. This is not merely culture, it is legend reborn. Welcome to Sapphire Court. Gradual fade to steady projection as both models exist together down the runway. Final spotlight lingered for a moment of the empty runway, now glowing softly. Gentle celestial fade out. Thank you for whistling and the elegance of the start and the grace of royalty. Until next season, may your nights to be as radiant as sapphire skies. The end of show. So thank you so much for watching. And if you would like to subscribe to our channel, just let me know if you need anything. Bye!